Hello everyone, I'm back again today with a new experiment. What a surprise! In this painting, sketch, you were watching me paint in my big sketchbook. I am trying a new thing. Today, or the day I recorded this, I wanted to try to work with my color palette. And as you may know, I have been working a lot on loosening up my painting style, and I feel like I have achieved quite a lot regarding that. But the thing that I am wanting to work with now is also the colors. Until now I have been quite realistic in the use of colors, and in this painting you watch me paint right now, I wanted to try to push the colors a little bit and not be so literal, so precise or so realistic in the choice of colors. So you will see me putting some colors on and then changing them again. I'm painting this with gouache and as usual, and yeah, most of the times I put some paint on the paper and then later you will see me painting over it, and that is just because I'm trying out what works and what doesn't. For example, the sky, I think I changed it 3 times. And you can see it now. I am putting some white on and making it a little bit lighter in the horizon, and then I have put some ultramarine blue at the top. So I'm quite happy about how far I have come with this, and I really enjoyed painting this sketch. I also tried a new angle for my filming, but in one part the camera focused on my shoulder, so there are some places that are out of focus, and at some point I will just make a little time lapse so you don't have to watch the focus go on and off all the time. But you will still be able to see what I'm doing. So yeah, I am working from a reference image. I will put it here shortly in the screen so you can see, and you can see how much I am changing the colors. I am also changing a little bit in the composition, but not a lot. Regarding the composition, I'm trying to paint the same way as if it was a plein air painting. And with that I mean when I am doing plein air, I am much more loose, and the composition ends up being more loose and more less realistic. So I'm trying to incorporate that in this sketch. And there's my shoulder on focus. I'm sorry for that. I hope you can get an idea of what I'm doing anyways, and yeah. So here you can see a little time lapse, and I have also removed some of the footage, also because the painting took me about 2 hours in total. I didn't want to speed everything up. At this time I wanted to show most of it in real time. It will give you a better idea of how I work. So if you don't know me, my name is Marianne, by the way, Marianne Schell. I work as an illustrator and now also trying to make some more of my own art. I have worked, when working with illustration, I work in a very realistic way. You can go back to some of my old videos and see that. Whoops, that was a happy mistake. So yes, I have been working a lot with the realistic illustration, and I am still working with that, but at the same time I am trying to loosen up my painting style, trying to find a way of saying things in a more loose way, and as you could see there, trying to accept all those happy mistakes. So it's also to say that if well, I think it's a common thing that when people start to paint or watch other paints, they think that you are a good painter if you can paint realistic, and I don't think that is totally true. Of course, it's good to know how to draw things and make them it's good to know how to draw and make things look like something, but I don't think that is all. That doesn't mean that and here you see my mate tea. As I said in one of my earlier videos, I think from September, it did get cold in winter, so yeah, it's nice to hold that teacup and keep my hands warm. And the only thing in this painting that I didn't like so much how it ended up looking was the clouds. I think maybe it's because it is a book and I have that division at the middle. Oh, that is another happy mistake. Well, if you don't like the mistake, you can always correct it. But yeah. So yeah, I didn't like the sky or the clouds, because I had that division in between the two pages, and I think that helped me. It didn't help me. So I did 2 blocks of clouds. That is okay. That is what the sketchbook is for, is to practice and test things. And I will leave you now to enjoy the painting a little, and maybe put some text on if there's something that I want to comment, and I will get back to you at the end. And now I am almost finished. I am painting the grasses that are in the front. There are some dry grasses, and I'm trying to use the same brush that I used for the rest of the painting, but I end up changing to I can't remember the name. A thin brush with long hairs. Rigger brush, I think the name is. It's really good to make grasses in a very loose way. So I'm doing that. And this painting actually wasn't just for fun. As you may know, I started to paint on canvas, and I wanted to try this idea on paper, on my sketchbook first, and see if I could get something good out of it. So that's why I painted it here first. I really like how this turned out. So after I finished it, or the day after that, I sketching this composition on a bigger canvas and using oils. And yep, the video is not finished yet. Here's me preparing to, after I finished up my painting nature, I went out for a walk in nature. But this is not summer, as you can see. It's quite dark, and this day it rained all the day, and after it stopped I took a walk outside. I I have actually trying to take a walk every day. This is a new thing that I'm trying out because I cannot go out and make plein air as the weather is right now. Very, yeah, I don't know, not so inspiring. But as you may know, I work from home, and I usually start at 8:30 in the morning and I finish up at around 5 p.m. and after that I go directly to the kitchen and start cooking for the family. So as you can guess, I don't do much exercise. So I have set myself the challenge of trying to go out every day for a little walk, at least 15-20 minutes, get some air. And this day I went out a little bit earlier, so there was a little bit of light yet still. So you can see it's quite dark, and this is the reason that my studio is so dark too. You don't get so much sunlight at the moment. And yeah, this guy knows how to enjoy life. He's out during night, and during the day he is here at my studio or in the living room sleeping. So I hope you enjoyed this video with a painting session and a vloggy kind of ending. And here you can see me starting on the big canvas with oils, and I'm still working on this one, so I cannot show you the finished piece, but I might show it soon to you as soon as it's finished. And I hope you have a good weekend, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.